Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank all the illustrious members of the media. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here, and all our special guests. This is truly a spectacular evening. It truly is what you call a memorable day in the history of cinema. Something like this is really something like what filmmakers and I always, and all of us from the fraternity, dream of. It's possibly the most magnificent cinema experience that you will ever experience. Truly the coming together of leading lights from the movies, legends, all of them. I'd never imagined that I would be on a platform with Shankar sir and Rajni sir and Akshay Kumar, A.R. Rahman, these great leading lights, along with a huge team of brilliant technicians. What we're about to witness is truly historic. Not only because 2.0 is the most expensive film ever made in Asia, but because of the technology, the storytelling, the narrative, and all the brilliance that has been put into this magnificent piece of celluloid. Ladies and gentlemen, just before anything else, I think this team requires a huge round of applause from all of you. And now a little bit of a recap for you to know where we all come from. Now it's time for me to come truly to business. Here we are for the first look of director Shankar's 2.0. 2.0 is not just another high-tech robot. No, not at all. It's the most thrilling, fun, and entertaining adventure one has ever experienced, ladies and gentlemen. We all very well remember Chitti, our favorite Chitti, the robot, who was the most advanced robot of his times and could do just about anything in the world, anything. He was super efficient, super endearing, and above all, he looked like Rajinikanth. He was made by the genius Dr. Vashikaran, but unfortunately, Chitti, I think, secretly saw my film Kuch Kuch Hota and fell in love with Dr. Vashikaran's beautiful girlfriend, Sana. And then we all came to know that hell hath no fury like a robot in love. So Chitti unfortunately had to be dismantled, to everyone's sheer sadness. And from Kabhi Khushi, we had Kabhi Gham. After 6 years, the world, ladies and gentlemen, has changed, completely changed. The need to come up with the most advanced and state-of-the-art robot didn't let Dr. Vashikaran sleep in peace. And so guys, here he is, with the most advanced chip in the universe with cutting-edge technology. Laika, in which you are all sitting today evening, was created the most super sophisticated robot of the world, the robot that you know as 2.0. The 2.0, ladies and gentlemen. Today evening, it's time to keep you updated and informed about the who's who behind the biggest high-tech wonder. The leading lights, the technicians, the technical team will come up on stage and we will introduce them, the people behind this piece of wonderment. I would like to introduce to you the system designer of 2.0 who makes Chitti look like the coolest dude in the world, and we all know that. I mean the art director, Mr. T. Mutturaj. Welcome. I mean, it's such a proud feeling, I'm sure, very proud for you and everyone associated with the film. Now, you've designed 2.0 so beautifully and made him look so hot. What if this time he runs away with your girlfriend, huh? What do you have to say?
Actually, this is my first science fiction movie in my career. I fixed the limit according to the storyline because it must not look too futuristic. And according to the storyline, I have designed all these robotic things. And the lab, all these things.
Well, it's all absolutely spectacular, and we can't wait to see what will unravel in 2.0. What is the feeling? Is there nervousness, excitement? What's the feeling?
I feel ecstasy.
Ecstasy? Ah, he's feeling ecstatic. We like that. Well, you're not feeling half as ecstatic as any of us. Welcome, sir, and welcome to this amazing platform. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. And next to contribute to this glorious job are the operating system analysis. They are the ones whose language and instructions our 2.1 is gonna follow. So you guessed it right, they are the writers. May I please request the Tamil dialogue writer, Mr. Jay Moghan, and Hindi dialogue writer, Mr. Abbas Tyrewala, to please join me on stage. How are you, Abbas? Very well. Hello, sir. How are you? How has the experience been writing these lines for these leading legends?
Usually we make movies. This time we are making a history. I am proud to be part of it.
Well done, sir. Well done. We're so proud to be part of this historic movement. Abbas, what did it feel like? Daunting, exhilarating, intimidating, all the above?
All of the above, and seriously exciting. Seriously exciting to do something like that with the kind of people that I've had the chance to work with. You feel humbled and you feel empowered. It was quite fantastic.
No, and any punchlines that you had to maneuver because you had two superstars in the frame?
I was just trying to capture what they have done with the Tamil script and make sure that I don't lose the joy of it in the Hindi version. And if I've done that, I think I'm pretty happy.
Well, I remember the first part had the exhilarating dialogue where he says, "Happy Diwali, folks," and had everyone burst into applause. And I'm sure that there are going to be many, many more of such gems in 2.0, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Well, you're a man of few words, sir, and you say the most incredible things on screen. We can't wait.
Okay. I'm new to this kind of stages. So I am a writer, not a speaker. Okay.
And my apologies because I'm not new to this kind of stage at all. This is what I actually do for a living. Direction to hota rehta hai side mein. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you, Abbas. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Please. Thank you. And now we all have understood by now that 2.0 is exceptionally advanced. It can't be caught by anybody. Well, anybody except the only man in the universe whose lens can capture the fastest object in the world. One of the best cinematographers we have in the movies and the world over, Mr. Neerav Shah. Can we please have the man who executes this vision with such fantabulousness? My God, if I didn't know better, I would think a spiritual leader has walked out. Almost.
Almost.
Have you almost become one while going through the beats of this film?
Except for getting laid.
We're not. We can't talk about that. That didn't happen, did it? So, what was the experience like, sir? How did it feel?
Huge. Yeah. I'm just praying I don't screw up.
No, I'm sure you haven't. Why would you? You have this peaceful demeanor already. You are like an unshined halo. In any case, I think you've gone into a Zen mode making this film.
It's 180 right now.
Really? Is it? Well, what do you have to say? How do you sum up this whole experience working with Rajni sir and Shankar sir and now with Akshay from the Hindi film industry?
Huge.
Everything is huge. Everything is dynamic. Everyone is just saying one or two words here. I think everyone is so completely intimidated by the largeness and spectacularness of it all.
But you have to get a hold on it at some point. I think we did.
Well, all right. Everyone seems to be a man of few words because I think they let the work speak for itself. Why not? Right, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you, Neerav. Thank you very much. Please. All right. We all know that 2.0 will be technologically the best in the world. But still, it's an Indian robot. It must have a beating heart. And when it comes to the matter of hearts, from hardware experts, we move to the software writer. In simple terms, the lyricist, ladies and gentlemen. With great regards, I would like to invite Mr. Madan Karki on stage, the lyricist for 2.0. All right, we have the lyricist, Mr. Karki. How do you write lyrics for a film like this? कि मेरे memory के menu card में मेरा disc हो गया, like things like this. How do you write? How do you kind of make it fun?
I started my career with Indran 1. My first song was for Indran, Robot 1. It's Irumbile. It's like Irumbile or Iradayam Udaikudu, heart is growing out of steel. So that's how it started. And
You're moving successfully behind. We are forward-moving people.
Lyric writers are always behind the screen, so maybe. Yeah, I started my dialogue writing and lyric writing with Indran, and between 1 and 2, I'm sensing this infinity here with all these superstars and all these galaxies and everything around. So writing was always a pleasure. Working with director Shankar, he always wants something the best. He wants the best he wants something new. He doesn't want to go inside cliches. He doesn't want to go inside anything that what people will usually think this is what will be in this kind of a movie. So that's why every department of his movie succeeds so well.
Well, and working with the maestro A.R. Rahman must be the cherry on the cake.
Yes, and he actually sung the first song of mine, and he's amazing. So all these years, these 7 years since they first launched, and they both have been shaped me into a good writer, I believe. Their ideas, how to think differently out of the box, and how to give something positive even out of a situation which is not that very positive. So there are so many things which I learned with them in this past 6-7 years.
Well, we can't wait to listen to the fantastic score of this film and make sure, I'm sure, that there are amazing blockbuster tracks in 2.0. Thank you very much. Thank you. Please join us. All right, next is the expert who will mesmerize you with his sound designing. I don't need to say much about him. His Academy Award says it all. May I have the honor to invite Mr. Rasool Pukati on stage, please. To see you. So you don't want to take on anything easy like Ae Dil Hai Mushkil. It always has to be like these big, magnificent films that you have to really break your back doing, right?
Yeah, I have to send, it's like a sleepless nights given to me. Every film that comes to me is like, nothing easy.
It's always so challenging, always. Was there anything spectacular or new or unusual that you had to give to 2.0?
Yes, actually this film is going to be released in a new sound format which we are going to design.
Oh, so it's for cinema, for Indian cinema?
No, in the world.
Oh, in the world. Oh, amazing. And you want to share anything about that? Or you want to hold back? Or you want to hold back any information?
No, we want to hold back.
You want to hold back? No one tells me anything. I haven't seen anything. I'm just here praising the film to the highest heavens because I know it's going to be amazing. Thank you, Rasool. I can't wait to hear the final product, see it and experience it. Thank you so much. Thank you. And now it's time for the motherboard of such a film, the backbone, the man who has created wonders with his VFX, Srini sir. Sir, this is the most important department for this kind of scale, this kind of movie experience. I mean, you look far too calm like everybody else does. I would be like under an MRI in stress by now. How do you feel?
Yeah, it's definitely it's much bigger than what we thought were all my previous films, especially the Robot and Bahubali.
Right.
So obviously the inside tension, it's like the quality wise and the responsibility wise, it's huge.
And with your bandwidth of work, with what like you said, Robot and Bahubali, it's like living up to your own, your own brand value, your own work. So it must be that much more difficult. This particular film, do you have to do anything new, anything specific in the zone of technology to take it forward?
Yes, definitely, because this has obviously it is coming from, again, Shankar sir and all the big stars. So that technology has to be something new to introduce. Of course, now it's too early to reveal a lot of things.
Yes.
But of course, it's what I can say, it's a bigger experience. So you can see in any Indian cinema. That's what I can say now.
It's the first. Rasool just told us that we're going to hear something we've never heard. You have told us that we're going to see something we've never seen. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what you call 2.0. Thank you so much, sir. Please join us. Thank you. And now, the program editor, the man who had the most challenging job of editing a film that is the biggest coup in today's times. I don't think it can get better, it can't get bigger. When you have Rajni sir and Akshay Kumar in one film, with loads of respect, may I please call Mr. Anthony on stage. Hello and welcome. What is the length of the film?
Still not trimmed it as yet.
Still haven't decided? So tell me, I was just putting you on the spot because that's the first thing you ask every editor about the length. It's always such a question that everybody wants to know. It's always a point of worry and concern. But you have this kind of incredible material. To crunch it down must be so challenging.
Yeah, more challenging, 10 times challenging than the first film, Endran. And it was a nice experience to work on it. And I had to wear these 3D glasses the full time while editing. That's the only problem.
Oh God, to edit you had to wear that 3D glass right through. So are you okay about that?
Yeah, it was It was fun, actually.
It was fun. You had fun.
Because I had to see how long that the window shot should stay, you know.
Right. It is actually, one forgets that, there's an extra layer to what we do when you make a film like 2.0. And what was your experience, if you were to sum it up, working with Shankar sir and the entire crew of 2.0?
To sum it up, except for the 3D glasses, everything was really easy because everyone was perfect in their own way. The art direction, the dialogues, the sound, everything. So everything was perfect. It was easy for me to edit, actually.
Well, great synergies coming together, great collaborations, and of course, like I've always been saying it this evening, we can't wait to watch the final product. Thank you so much. Please join us. And now, the bug. Don't get me wrong, it's not a nasty bug, but the one to match with all the good-looking men in the film, and the one who can probably distract our very own 2.0, the super sizzling and smoking hot, who else but Amy Jackson. First, I have to say you look gorgeous.
Thank you very much, Karen. You look very dapper as well.
Thank you. Now that we've done with the pleasantries, we can just daunt you with the daunting experience of this film. I mean, did you know that you were going to be part of a historic film like this?
I had no idea that I would be part of a film on this caliber with people like Mr. Rajinikanth and Akshay, Kumar and Shankar. So I'm very lucky, and I've got my director to thank for that, for involving me in this film.
And were you at all intimidated by all these powerful men all at once?
The thought of it, yes, I was, but actually on the set, it's like a family, and it's a really, really lovely experience, and I'm learning a lot from everybody, so it's fantastic.
And do you know what's happening around you, or are you just dazzled by it all? Like suddenly when you have so many computer graphics, this kind of scale, everyone's doing something so diligently around you, and it's, like as I said, the most expensive film made in Asia. Are you completely in tune and in sync with what's happening?
I think you have to be, but that has not happened easily. It's very new. It's something that I'm very new with, and I'm just embracing it. I have no idea what's happening behind the screen and with all the gadgets. That's not my compartment whatsoever.
You just want to make sure you look stunning in every frame.
Oh yeah, one of those.
Well, tall order, you had Aishwarya Rai in the film that they collaborated with before. So, but I'm sure you were looking smashing, beautiful, and as beautiful as ever, like you always are, Amy.
Thank you, Karen. That's lovely. Thank you very much.
And I can't wait to see you on screen. But for now, welcome to this platform, and let's move on with the evening and see you later. Thank you. Thank you, Amy. Thank you very much. And now, the CPU, people without whom the entire project would not have happened. With great pleasure, may I invite on stage the chairman of Leica Group, Mr. Subhash Karan. I'm very well, sir. It's an honor to meet you. And for a man who's put this kind of money into a film, you look like you're still smiling. I'm very surprised about that. Why are you smiling so much? If I had to put this kind of wealth in a film, that is one thing I would not be doing, is smiling. But you're smiling, you're still smiling, lovely. Give it up for Mr. Subhash Karan, and his entire team. How does it feel, sir, to be part, or to kind of make sure that a film of this magnitude is going to be put out there? What is the feeling, sir, truly, from within?
I have a good feelings. I like the script. So I decided to go for it. Nothing else. Wow. Thank you.
That is the best producer in the world to have. I like the script and I said, go for it. You must not give any of my directors in my company these ideas. Because I say go for it a lot, but then they really go for it. And when they go for it, you've had it. But this is amazing, sir, and we are all so proud. I'm so proud, being a filmmaker, to be part of this spectacular evening, and I can't wait to watch the film. Truly, everyone here, sir, thank you so much.
Me too.
I just take this opportunity to thank my chairman, not on behalf of CEO of Leica, but as a hardcore superstar fan. I just wanted to share something which I read quite interesting in the social media. If Shah Jahan would have got 3 coats, Taj Mahal wouldn't have been made. And if this gentleman would have sat on arithmetics, this magnum opus wouldn't have been started. I thank him personally on behalf of all the superstar fans and Akshay sir fans. Thank you.
So We truly are with the Shah Jahan of producers right now, who's going to make his epic Taj Mahal and make us all as a film fraternity so proud. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you.
And something to my Tamil friends out here and whomever watching throughout the world, the unique selling point is the combo. And personally for me, the best selling point would be the 3D technology involved in it. It is not converted into 3D, it is created into 3D, it is shot in 3D. And for all the friends out here and all the Tamil fans who's watching here, Talaivar anga paathirupom, inga paathirupom, anga paathirupom, inga paathirupoma. So you're going to watch Talaivar close to our eyes. So, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I welcome you with tremendous pride. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Thank you. None other than Shankar, sir. We're going to chat some more much later. The team will come and take their seats, and then we'll go into the launch of what we know as the most amazing experience. Shankar sir, we will be talking later, but for now, I just bow down with respect and with all my heart can't wait to see this magnificent piece of work. Thank you, sir. Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the virus, the most dreaded virus any software, hardware, any human has ever come across. In my career as a filmmaker, if I have seen any contemporary actor who can do it all, it certainly is him. He's done it all and has proven that he's the master of it all. It's the one and only, ladies and gentlemen, the man with many faces, with one great attitude and a history of amazing work, Akshay Kumar. Thank you, Akshay. We will, of course, be conversing later because we're heading towards the launch. Thank you, Shankar sir. Thank you. And finally, the moment we've all been waiting for. He truly is the legend of all legends. There are very few personalities who have this abundant love that stretches across the world, the nation, and every human being resonates and connects with his aura, his being, and his personality. Ever since I have sensed him, I have been a fan. Ever since I've seen him, I have experienced his legendary status. Ladies and gentlemen, I bow down with respect, with all my heart, for the man of the moment, the legend, the superstar, none other than Rajinikanth. Rajni sir, I know that you're fast, but this was a bit too fast, no? What just happened? Where did you go?
Hello world. I am Chitty, the robot. Speed 1 terahertz, memory 1 zettabyte. கண்ணான எப்போ வருவேன் எப்படி வருவேன் யாருக்கும் தெரியாது ஆனா வர வேண்டிய நேரத்துல கரெக்டா வந்துருவேன் नहीं समझा ना
नहीं
मैं कब आऊंगा कैसे आऊंगा कोई नहीं जानता मगर जब भी आऊंगा सही वक्त पे आऊंगा
But anyways, didn't they ban you, dismantle you, lock you up in a museum, something like that?
என்னை யாராலையும் அழிக்க முடியாது.
Okay, I've always wanted to know, you tried to hit on your boss's girlfriend, right? Aishwarya Rai. How's that going on, huh? Tell.
Oh, that's a sad story, Karan. She friend-zoned me. ये दिल है मुश्किल.
You are so updated about movies, is it? Then let me ask you some rapid fire questions. One word for Akshay Kumar. Tell.
Twinkle, twinkle, action star.
Whoa!
Right, Akshay?
Who is the king of Bollywood?
The great Amitabh Bachchan.
And the queen of Bollywood?
Madhuri Dixit. Aishwarya Rai, Sridevi, Priyanka, Deepika, Katrina, Kareena, Anushka,
Whoa.
Rakhi Sawant.
Huh? Enough, please, Chitti. Now let me ask you one tricky question. What do you know about demonetization?
Yes, I heard about this from my boss.
Boss? Who? Vasikaran?
No, Shivaji the boss.
Oh. Anyway, tagline reads, the world is not only for humans. What does that mean? Aliens, robots, who? What?
Sorry, it has been programmed in my neuroschema not to reveal any details. If you have any questions on this, ask him.
Him? Who him? Chitti and Rajni sir, all together. This is amazing. Welcome, sir. This is absolutely fantastic. Welcome.
Thank you, Karan. Thank you. Why you are disturbing unnecessarily Chitti, please?
I was hassling him a little bit.
Everyone wear your 3D glasses, please.
He has spoken. Sir, we wanted to know, we are all here for this memorable, big, magnificent moment. What do we have in store? What are we going to see? Like everyone wants to know, everyone in the room wants to know.
It is too early to show the trailer or teaser, but definitely they must be having something to show. Chitti?
Chitti has to have the last word.
I think they should wear the glasses.
Yes, before we move on, we would like to call the legendary maestro, the man who really can make any orchestra through the fingertips of his hands. Please welcome Academy Award winner A.R. Rahman. Sir, your association with this team has, of course, been legendary. The work you've done is beyond legendary. Everyone treats you like a barometer. You are truly the final parameter of music. How was the experience on this film?
This is probably the toughest film I'm doing because he's not satisfied with anything I'm giving. So he liked the trailer music though. So we finished one song and it's of course the most challenging working with him. His ideals are very, very high, Mr. Shankar. And the pressure which he has for this movie, especially having this whole team and trying to create something unique for India to the world. And
we can't wait to hear the soundtrack and all the music that will support this great piece of work. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. Could we also call the VFX gentleman, Mr. Walt Jones from Tau Films, to join us. How are you, Walt? How does it feel?
It's incredible to be here.
Yeah, and what do you think? It's the most expensive film that Asia's ever seen. Is the responsibility too daunting for you?
It is daunting. I don't think it's too daunting, though. The creation of this world, all of the effects that go into it, trying to create these characters and really bring them to life on screen, it's an enormous undertaking, but we're certainly up to the challenge.
Well, we can't wait to see it explode on screen. Thank you very much, and please join us. Thank you. And now, I'm sure Chitti would like us to move on to the final stage of the evening, to the launch of what we've been talking about, to experience the magnitude in all its splendor and all its glory. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the first look. With an instruction, of course.
Please wear your 3D glasses.
Mr. A.R. Rahman. Sir, Mr. Subhash Karan. Please join us. None other than Mr. Akshay Kumar. And sir, please, Rajni sir. Please have a seat, sir.
He's nervous actually.
Oh, no. And we have the leading lights of the movies. And just to begin with, sir, the captain of the ship. Like, what is it that makes you do these movies on this tremendous scale every time, each and every time? Where does this energy and passion and exuberance come from?
No, I have to deliver something better than what I did before.
That's true.
Yeah.
So you always better your craft and do something more challenging every time.
Yeah, because I treat myself as an audience, so I have to satisfy the audience inside me.
Right, that's fantastic, sir, and we can't wait to see what you've captured this time. Was there anything specific in this experience that you'd like to share with us?
Like, everything is it's very difficult film. It's 10 times difficult than the part 1. And it's like I felt part 1 is like climbing the Everest. If you see the Everest, you'll be in panic, how I'm going to climb it. But step by step, I feel that I reached a little
You will
bit.
get
But
there.
this time, having an Everest on my shoulder and climbing up the Everest step by step.
Well, thank you. And does working, Mr. Rahman, does working with Shankar sir always feel like you're also climbing the Everest along with him?
I think we kind of inspire mutually because love is energy.
Yeah.
And working with people like that also pushes you up. And then I play him stuff which I do abroad in Hollywood. And we have these moments of great exchange. And he's a visionary and he's always ahead of the times. And he has got this amazing sensibilities where he can satisfy all what they say ABC, which I don't like splitting people into ABC, but I feel like he's got this unique capability to reach out to everyone.
And I suppose your combination, which has already been so exceptionally legendary, the great work that you'll have done together, does always living up to the history that you created before always create that kind of sensation that you have to do even better this time? Does that pressure ever bog you down?
It's there, but we enjoy what we do. Every bit of it. He loves to sit with every instrument. Even I'm taking overdub for an instrument, he loves to sit and watch it. And that's the beauty. It's not like, I'm in shooting, you finish it and send me. He's not that kind. So that's the beauty, and he is part of the music. Every
Well, great.
bit of it.
Well, we can't wait, as I said. And we have a nervous producer who's all smiles, but nervous to answer any further questions that we already, so we won't torture him anymore.
He's told me everything, whatever you want to ask him. I'm going to answer for him because he's
So
told
I'm
me
going to ask
everything.
you.
He says, yeah. He says that even when he has to give a speech to all his workers and all, he never comes. He never talks. He just quietly stands there. And I think he's too humble for this now.
So I'm going to pretend you're the producer, Akshay.
Yeah, go
then,
ahead. I
and
would
ask
love
you.
to be this producer of this film.
So as a producer of the film, what made you put this kind of money into it?
Sorry?
As a producer, what initiated you to put this kind of wealth in this film?
Well, I believe in this subject, and I believe that this movie is going to create history. I believe that I'm putting money on a scientist who's going to take this movie and change the whole history of Indian cinema. So that's what I
Whoa. Well, truly it is Mr. Subhash Karan. Thank you very much for your vision, your confidence, and all the energy that you provided.
Thank you very much for this question. For this, you'll get one Leica phone free.
Thank you. Very good. I'm very happy. Anything free is always welcome. And now we will go to 2.0 version to Akshay Kumar. Akshay, it's amazing that, that there's this collaboration. When it was announced, there was such tremendous energy. And for you to walk into a comfortable zone, as in their comfort zone, how did that feel? When you walked into this, there with these leading lights, literally all of them who have done such exceptional work together with each other and apart from you.
Well, I'll tell you something. To be honest, I never do makeup.
Yeah.
I have never done makeup in my life. It's been 25 years. I never put any kind of makeup. But this movie, I have done all the makeup of these 25 years into this. And I swear to God, 3 hours I had to sit on a chair. I don't know how many films I've watched on television just while they are doing some makeup on me. And it used to take 1 hour to remove this makeup. So my patience level has increased. Like, I'm already a very patient guy, but with this, I have increased my patience level a lot. And trust me, I'm very thankful to Shankar sir, to Rajni sir, to Subhashji, to allow me to be a part of this film. And I was very shocked when they chose me to enact in front of Rajni sir, whose fan we all have been. So it has been a great honor.
Truly is. I mean, I have to say, just sharing the same platform with Rajni sir is such a huge honor for a filmmaker and a fan like me. Sir, I truly am blessed to be on the same platform as you. And I know that you would like to say just a few words, but if you had to sum up your experience of working with this wonderful team and that really are, I'm sure, as humble to work with you, what is the feeling, sir, when you see yourself in this great vision, when you see it on screen like this?
To be frank with you, to work with Shankar is difficult.
Yeah.
And he is a perfectionist. That's why he's still, for the last 25 years, he's in the industry, almost 3-4 the biggest directors in the country, including you. He's also one of them. This picture actually, because since I worked already with him, but this picture is a 3D. It is very different experience when I see myself on a screen. But I'm telling you the truth. In this 2.2, the hero is not Rajinikanth. Akshay Kumar is the hero.
Whoa.
I have not given choice. If they had given the choice, I would have selected that character. But hats off to Akshay Kumar. He worked so hard, and you can see that on the screen.
Sir, I had no choice, sir. I had no choice.
But a brilliant character, brilliant role. I'm telling you, the whole country will applaud Akshay after the release of the picture.
Thank you, sir. Your graciousness and your humility is something that the world respects you for. Thank you for just being. That's all I have to say. Thank you for just being who you are and the way you are. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
And like I previously mentioned, ladies and gentlemen, there was a technical glitch, but we are all sorted for the moment now, and we'd like you to see what you missed seeing in its own splendor and form right now again. But I'd like you to wear your glasses to enjoy the experience. I think we'll have to just...
कोई बात नहीं यार.
आ जाएंगे. Could I please, with all gratitude, invite on stage none other than Salman Khan. Salman, thank you so much for being here today. As you know, it's a magnetic and a magnificent launch for 2.0, and we have the great Rajni sir in the house, and we're so happy and humble that you're here today. How does it feel to meet the man himself every time and again?
I've just come to see him. I think he's the most amazing man that I've known, and I have a lot of respect for him. I wasn't invited. I got to know that his launch was here. So I just turned up. Aki, I think he's one of the most talented actors that we have, and I've worked with him. He's phenomenal. I think that if there's anyone who's had a growth in his acting career as a performer from our side, is only Akshay Kumar. We've all remained stagnant. He's the only one that keeps on growing and growing and growing. I think Aki is one of the most hardworking, dedicated actors that we have. Rajni Garu to bol jo ab kya bole. I don't know if Rajni Garu remembers this one incident when we were doing a show together. I think it was Jumma Chumma. So I went to the bathroom and I see Rajni Garu throwing cigarettes like this. So in the bathroom, I said, Garu, what are you doing? He said, sir, a lot of wind outside. I looked, that cigarette in the mouth. So open like air concert we are having. It was in some, I think, Wembley arena or something. It was windy, it was cold. So I said that, no, he's doing this here, let me see. And lots of cigarettes lying here. Yeah. So I went backstage to see if he gets it right. One shot, he threw a cigarette here, it came straight in his mouth. I thought that was phenomenal. I'm very happy to be here. And I just saw the teaser, and I think it's fabulous. Large, Shankar makes like the largest films, and why don't you do it? Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Salman. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. And it would be a gross injustice, actually, Salman, if you don't allow us all to photograph you with the amazing crew of 2.0. Come. Thank you. Come, Rahman sir. We're going to take a few questions from the house, ladies and gentlemen, specifically about 2.0 and hopefully about nothing else. So, any questions for these wonderful gentlemen on stage?
Hi, Shankar.
हाय अक्षय सर, मेरा सवाल आपसे है. दिस इज आलोक. आप मुझे सुन सकते हैं, देख नहीं पाएंगे शायद.
हाँ सर.
सर मेरा नाम आलोक है.
हाँ जी, आप कहाँ हैं?
सर मैं मतलब कैमरे के पीछे हूँ तो दिख नहीं पाऊंगा आपको.
अच्छा अच्छा, पूछिए.
सर सवाल ये है कि रजनी सर को सभी सुपरस्टार मानते हैं और इस सुपरस्टार के साथ आपने काम किया है, तो आपने ऐसी क्या खूबियाँ देखी रजनी सर के भीतर एक सुपरस्टार की?
सर मेरे हिसाब से रजनी साहब सुपरस्टार नहीं हैं. मेरे हिसाब से रजनी साहब पूरे गैलेक्सी हैं. मैं इनका बहुत बड़ा फ़ैन हूँ. और इफ़ एनीबडी हु इज़ गॉट इन दिस इंडस्ट्री स्वैग, एंड दैट इज़ ऑलवेज बीन हिम. हाउ टू वेयर द ग्लासेस, चाहे वो सिगरेट हो, चाहे वो कोट पहनना हो, चाहे वो कोट उड़ाना हो, हर किस्म की चीज़ें. मतलब ऐसा कोई भी नौजवान नहीं है जो इनके तौर तरीके सीखना नहीं चाहता, बताना नहीं चाहता. और एक कमाल का मुझे किस्सा याद है. मुझे एक याद है कि इनकी एक फ़िल्म रिलीज़ हुई थी. फिल्म का नाम था बाबा, और वो फिल्म थोड़ी चली नहीं थी. और मुझे अभी भी याद है, मैंने पढ़ा था कि इन्होंने सारे डिस्ट्रीब्यूटरों को बुला के उनके पैसे वापस किए. एंड आई थिंक दैट इज़ द बिगेस्ट साइन of being a big, very big superstar. I can never forget that. I have kept always in my head. So, thank you.
रजनी सर कोई ईद पे आता है, कोई दिवाली पे आता है, कोई क्रिसमस पे आता है, लेकिन पिछले दिनों एक खबर आई थी कि आपकी फिल्म जब रिलीज होती है तो उस दिन त्योहार बन जाता है. इस कॉम्प्लीमेंट को कैसे लेते हैं रजनी सर?
The day you come, sir, it becomes a festival on its own. It doesn't matter whether it's Eid or Diwali.
By God's grace, my fans, they make great. Thank you.
Shankar sir, over here straight. Next year there are many big films releasing, but two of the most awaited films are Robot 2 and Bahubali 2, and both belong to the South industry. So how does it feel that two films from that industry are taking India to the global level?
Yeah, I am eagerly waiting to see Bahubali 2. And for audience, they need more films, more than Bahubali 2, more than 2.0. Like every month, if they get this kind of film, it will be a celebration for the audience.
And so, the Bahubali was distributed in Hindi by Karan Johar. So who has come on board to distribute Robot, the Hindi version of Robot? Is it?
Yeah, that's we have to ask the producer, with whom he had used.
I've reached this stage for a reason, na? That is stage 1. My 2.0 will be that if I manage to again present the film in Hindi. That is my 2.0 version.
Good evening, everybody. My question here is to Rajni sir. Sir, modlo solno trailer rombave super. Whenever you play a villainous role, we all love you because when you're good, you're very good, but when you're bad, you're better. Do you like playing Chitty too? Do you have fun doing that?
Actually, in this picture, I'm villain only. But always, actually, I would like to do a villain characters. And in this picture, you will see that, the real villain. Thank you.
Sir, the action in this film looks spectacular. Did you have fun doing it? Was it difficult? How was the experience of doing it?
No, difficult hours, actually, I told you, he's a difficult director. But I enjoyed because this subject is very unique. And I want to tell you, this is not only a prestigious picture for Subhash Karan producer or Shankar or the unit. It is a prestigious picture, the whole Indian cinema. Wow. And I'm telling you, despite of our technical excellence and the financial, strength, We could not reach the Hollywood standard yet. But I'm telling confidently, openly, this picture will reach that Hollywood level. The every Indian, our Indian film fraternity will be proud of. Thank you.
Rajni sir, your superstardom spans decades. Do you, from Indian film industry like Bollywood, who do you think will enjoy the superstardom that you have down in India, like everywhere in India, other than Akshay Kumar? Because I know you will take Akshay Kumar's name.
I couldn't understand. What are you saying?
Who else enjoys your level of stardom in Hindi
Who
cinema?
will enjoy?
Apart, who will enjoy?
At your age, maybe. At your age, who do you think will still enjoy?
At your age, who will enjoy? And he says, not Akshay Kumar, because he knows that you will say Akshay Kumar because he's sitting next to you. They said, I didn't.
No comments, thank you.
One more question, sir. Salman sir just said, narrated an incident about you and him. You shared screen space with Shah Rukh sir in a small sequence in Ravan. You're doing an entire film with Akshay sir. When can we see you and Salman sir together? Or do you plan to do one film?
You've done movie with me, Shah Rukh.
Salman.
I would, even tomorrow, if Salman says yes, I am ready.
Lovely. We're going to take one last question, ladies and gentlemen.
Shankar sir, you're straight.
Very far from straight, but anyway. I mean, the direction.
So there is a lot of excitement about the second installment of Robot. But people always plan the franchise. They always think of taking the franchise ahead. Do you plan to come up with a third installment of Robot?
Yeah, of course, because it's a very interesting science fiction genre. Definitely, I believe something will come up in my mind for the 3.0 and 4.0 and 5.0.
And it goes on and on. Thank you so much. Thank you. And those are all the questions we will take now, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank these wonderful gentlemen for their time, their energy, and more than anything else, their abundant talent that we're going to experience on Diwali with 2.0. This has truly been a spectacular evening. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for joining us on this platform. And I would now, and while we bid these wonderful gentlemen goodbye, I'd like to invite on stage finally Mr. Raju Mahalingam for our vote of thanks.
I take this opportunity to thank each and everyone for being here and the legends out here. And I'm proud that Laika had got this opportunity to do this magnum opus. I thank Shankar sir, Rajni sir and Akshay ji and the Oscar award winner Rahman sir, and thanks Subhash for coming all the way from London for this function. Thanks once again. Thanks a lot.
And I also want to thank you, Salman Khan, for coming all the way from Bandra and making this occasion so big. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you so much.